Okay, for this question right here, we're going to read about Desmond. Desmond has 8 gallons of gas in his car. This is 40% of the amount of gas his car can hold. How many gallons of gas can Desmond's car hold? So the first thing we're going to do now, things are going to be a little bit different because we're given 40%. Well, we're going to start out and we're going to write down what 40% is, and that's 40 over 100. That gives us 2 out of the 4 things right there. The other thing we got to come up with is where to put 8 and where to put X. Well, Desmond has 8 gallons of gas in his car. Let's look at the question. It says, how many gallons of gas can Desmond's car hold? So we don't know the total amount. So that means that X is going to be on the bottom. That's what I'm trying to find, and I do know how much he has. The part that he has is 8 gallons. So my parts are on top and my totals are on the bottom. And then I just multiply and divide, and I'm going to be solving for X. For this question, we have to find it. It may be on the opposite side, but Jeff left a 13% tip at a restaurant where the bill was $29.62. How much tip did Jeff leave, or how much did Jeff leave as a tip? Now, a tip is just part of your bill. So we're going to start out with 13%, and that's 13 over 100. And then I am going to be figuring out, where does 29.62 go? Where does X go? 29.62 is the total. That is the total bill. So that is going to be on the bottom. What I'm trying to figure out is the part of that 29.62 that was the tip. So I'm going to then solve and see if I can get the answer, and that answer would be my tip. If a question ever asks us for the total, I would add my tip to my bill amount. So I would get my tip and I would add it to $29.62, and then that would give me my total if the question asks you that. Okay, I'm just going to get you started with one piece of information on this one, and that is the 25%, and that's going to be 25 over 100. I want to see where you now put the 212 in the X and solve that question. Okay, and on question number 4, this question, I'm going to give you, of course, the starting point of 80% and let you go from there and see if you can answer how many questions were on the quiz.